being prepared at an early age to accept and being able to handle the responsibility of what your end game is what it became for him. As Lucia said, he could have been a writer, okay, but there again, Arthur never consumed himself in any way by trying to be a literary genius. That's not what writing was to him. Okay, the written word to him was a means of communications. Okay, and he felt that if you couldn't communicate with people, then, you know, what's the sense of you being here? Because if you can't communicate, you can't work any problems out. Okay, if you can't show respect for a person in your writing, how are you going to be able to talk to them? You have all contributed to what the pinnacle of Arthur's life is about. He realized after a certain point of his life that he inspired people. You know, and I used to tell him, and I think I said this to you earlier, okay, I used to tell him all the time, I said, look, you know, you make more of an impression on other people than you know, that don't know you, all right, than you do on those of us that know you. Because we came to expect things out of him because he was different. You know, we were no longer in awe of what he did, okay? I mean, really, because we expected it after a while. Where everybody else, you know, because we knew that was Arthur, okay? And wife and I are blessed because our kids grew up with that inspiration around them. Arthur never had a real sense of how he inspired people until later on in life. He had a sense of who he was and what he was capable of, all right? But until he won Wimbledon, to be totally honest with you, in 1975, all right? That's when he realized, I mean, truly realized, you know, it's not that I'm somebody, but I am truly a champion now. Now, he was involved in things all the way through, because in 1968, you know, I think he won U.S. Open more so because of what was going on during 1968 in United States history than because of the tennis racket, Martin Luther King being assassinated. His friend, the Kennedy brothers, his friends, because he knew them, okay? They were close friends with Donald Dell, Arthur's business manager, all right? And he knew the Kennedys. You know, there's several pictures running around with the Kennedy brothers, okay, with Arthur. They knew each other, all right? Arthur went into the White House several times with Donald Dell when President Kennedy was there, okay? And I think Arthur used things outside of his little tennis world, okay, to motivate him to do certain things through tennis, okay? Arthur was one who was able to make statements with the tennis racket. Think about it.